I forgot to do that.
I will do that.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Thanks everyone for joining the. Always have to look at the date. The September 3rd, 2019 iteration of the MicroProfile Live Hangout. The meeting link to the meeting minutes are in the chat. It is everyone's shared responsibility to take notes. If you join the call, please add your name as a contributor with your organization or just self or something like that. If you don't want to identify with a specific organization, that's fine. Okay, I think that is just about everything. Oh, I have to share my screen. So look, that was a bad idea. I just closed the window.
Good morning, everyone, and good night.
Hello. Good morning. Did you want to get the picture so we don't have to?
I love it. You already expected. I was waiting for more people to join, but yeah, I can do that. Hold on. And thanks for reminding me. Hold on. And I'm going to use the screen share. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me mute myself. There. Everyone smile, especially you, John. Done.
All right, so let us, I am going to share the screen here. Sorry, I'm looking for the share button. And Google Chrome and share.
A while, I will tweet.
If I can get confirmation.
Yeah, it's working.
Awesome. And maybe I'll bump this up here. Here we go. Okay, so Edwin, do you want to take the roadmap status?
Sure will. Okay, let's start with the metrics. Any updates on this area? Anybody on the
comment on that one? So yeah, this morning we created our release candidate, our first release candidate for metrics 2.1. So yeah, I don't think that there's anything particularly in the way of us being ready for the September 11th finish for that.
All right, good to hear. Anybody on for health check?
Yeah, hello. So basically, we are now working late outstanding issues, and we are prepared to release on September 11th, or slightly before that.
All right. LRA, any concrete status updates? Any help you need?
Sorry, that was still to me. I missed it.
It was for the LRA. So.
Oh yeah, that will be me again.
Yep.
So, yeah, we are now going through TCK, cleaning up things. RC is looking good, at least for local testing and blog posts, etc.
Okay.
There is no like clear date yet.
Okay. GraphQL, anyone on the call? Martin, is you again talking or not?
No, GraphQL is not me.
No.
Okay. Okay, that settles it for the updates then. John, can you take the next topic about the CQ review?
Yeah, so I was going through the CQs, and I started out with metrics, actually. I was just going to kind of go through and do various reviews, and I kind of realized that, hey, Kevin, it's probably a good idea if you, Edwin and I kind of get together and you do a little bit of review on the CQ reviews, because I had gone to IPzilla, and I was searching for a bunch of dependencies, and I wasn't finding stuff that I thought should already be there. So I'm probably doing something wrong. So even then, we'll have to probably publish a CQ for the release itself. So I thought that we can maybe get together later this week, if that sounds
sure.
doable. Okay.
Sure, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Would you happen to have a particular time this week that you are available?
Thursday would probably be better,
Okay.
or earlier on Friday morning. I leave on a trip on Friday afternoon.
Okay. So Thursday's good for me. How about you, Edwin?
Yeah, Thursday in the evening I'm not available at my time zone. So maybe yeah, my early is your very early, of course. I'm in Europe.
Okay, so Friday morning, what do you have available? Sorry, everyone. In fact, let's take this offline, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just aim for Friday morning. I'll send out an email trying to get our calendars aligned. I was hoping we can kind of do it quickly. So I'll take that offline. The next.
I just want to provide a little bit of feedback. Even I think it's great to take it offline, but I think it's awesome that you tackle the, hey, let's meet up. And then hopefully there are some minutes added to this call or to the forum to say, hey, we met and this is what happened, so that the next trainee knows exactly what's what. Because this is a totally new process, what is scaling on the release. So it's so important that we do so, and that is tracing. And I don't care how we do it. It's just so nice to hear it via this call. FYI, really good work, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Good idea about the taking this after the release. I want to take that offline as well because I have some news there.
Okay. The next item I have is the live Hangout, the week of Code 1. So we have a conflict here. Or do we, right?
We do not have a conflict. The project goes on with everyone.
The project goes on. So, I mean, an awful lot of us will probably be at Code 1. So,
I think it's good to have the last year's style. So we just meet up at the Eclipse stand and have this live hangout. I think it's quite nice, quite cool.
I mean, it was nice, but we couldn't hear anything, right? We didn't get anything accomplished. We just kind of said, hooray, we released a release.
Maybe we go to a room then. Go to a room.
I mean, it's going to be highly subject to find a location and stuff. That's all I'm saying. So it's going to take a little bit of logistics if we want to do that. Especially a place. You know, obviously not everyone will be able to make a time because we're all busy. But I am worried about kind of finding a location to do this. So I can still, start the call, and perhaps myself can join the call from, I don't know, outside, or somewhere. Does anyone have an idea for a location?
This is complicated because we will know when we get there. Everything is booked already. So what I'm saying is, again, there will be there were so many booths, but what I think is we should keep it informally, and hopefully we can delegate. You see, the call shouldn't have, as a requirement, even though only 2-3 people can record it, shouldn't have this requirement. We should make it so someone else usually do not travel, like Mark Struberg travels only in Europe. So maybe we give him access to it if he can join. I am saying let's delegate, and instead of asking the majority of the ones that are a constant to own it. This is one of the scalabilities that we need to put in place this time. Even if I join for 5 minutes and say, hey, we're here, take a photo, and it's nice, but it shouldn't be us navigating it. We should be scaling this call.
Well, I plan to join the call and do the recording.
Yeah.
So that's not really an issue. It's just and maybe we take this topic offline as well in the Hangout, right? Trying to organize a single location. If we can't do that, then we'll all just kind of find at least least
Yeah.
noisy corner we can find and do it individually.
Yeah, that's fine. I think it's like if we cannot find a venue and then we can all join individually, we find somewhere quiet ourselves.
Yeah, that sounds even better. No that. Just
Okay.
play back.
Okay. We got marketing topics. Do we have other topics down there as well?
So I have a really small one. I just just announced we have released reactive stream operators just to pull in the latest, greatest reactive streams release 103. That's all.
Oh, right. That's awesome.
Thank
So
you.
what I'm going to do here, I am going to cut that, and I'm going to
Yeah.
put it under standalone up here.
Can we leave the marketing always to the end and enable, maybe someone that joined this call wasn't able to add the topics, so we can just, given that we're only 10 minutes in, we can add, someone can add last minute things, like, you know. That would be my recommendation.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. I didn't jump the queue is because I put later after yours. So I think it makes
That's
sense to leave the marketing at the end.
Always do it at the end. Always.
Okay, and I think that is all the topics that we have today. It sounds like we're I mean, the big, not concern, but the big topic to me is just making sure that we have the specs ready to release on the 11th, and it sounds like we're doing fine there. Okay. So
I have, sorry, I have one, I guess, notice only. Maybe all or at least majority of Jenkins CIs that build snapshots are failing on some unauthorized error. I don't know if somebody is aware, but we should raise this with Eclipse, I think.
It's talking right now.
Sorry, yeah. Hudson. Sorry, Hudson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good job you mentioned it. I basically I didn't get to look into it. I think we need to raise the ticket with Eclipse. I think it happened before. I think there's an infrastructure failure.
okay, can I send that to you, Emily?
Okay, I will open Bugzilla.
I don't know if I have
Thank
your.
you.
I'll figure it out. Okay. Okay. So we got.
But before I start, I just want to say, Ryan and anyone else who attended the yesterday call, it was a holiday here. So is there anything before we go to these topics that was not added here? Especially related to the events that are happening, processes, anything? Ryan, we cannot hear you.
Sorry, I didn't join yesterday's call. However, I can't remember his name. Send someone else to the marketing call because he wants to get MicroProfile stickers and etc. So it's I think it's I mean for marketing it makes sense to produce more stickers so distribute among the active MicroProfile promoters.
So Emily, how do you promote? How do you send that data? Or it doesn't matter who asked. Did you send a message to? Did you create a Git issue and say, "Hey, we need stickers," something like this?
No, I pointed him to the marketing call, so he said he will join the marketing call.
Even better.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So I think he connected with the marketing team.
Mm-hmm. Ryan, can you try again? No.
God.
Oh, then we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Oh, right when I'm about to curse. You hear me? Wait.
Yep, we heard that too.
Yeah, we heard that too.
From the marketing call, nothing too crazy. I think it was Michael joined the call.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's Michael. Thank you, Ryan.
So I chatted with him. He brought to my attention that he made some Jira tickets for a session with a jug that's coming up, and he also brought attention to figure out who can send him some stickers so he can give it away there. I didn't get to that today, but it is on my list for tomorrow to contact whoever. Actually, I was going to talk to you, Amelia, and see who's on the East Coast that has stickers they can send. It's closer to him. So, you just brought attention.
Talk to me privately. Submit a ticket and add it to this thing, and then I will look at it.
I'll add it to his ticket for the session. Stickers are needed. So,
he's not coming to Code One, but we have plenty of stickers and T-shirts. So, we will support.
And other than that, he just brought attention to a couple other tickets that are there. I been quite busy with Code One for Tommy Tribe, so I will be looking at those tomorrow and hopefully updating everybody on what's going on there. But other than that, it was just me, Jean-Louis, Michael, and is it Karen? No, Karen from DeVry. And it was a very light meeting, so nothing new to report. So
US holidays. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Ryan. That is awesome. I gave feedback privately about those meetings being sent, hopefully to the forum and being scheduled, hopefully every month by a different contributor. So like that, not only the minutes, but also we get used to seeing who is more active, who is being active and attending those calls. For instance, Michael isn't someone new, and it's about scaling. Because I continue to cement on this, that the project's branding doesn't come from that group. It comes from everyone in the community that provides feedback and is willing to own the tasks, right? So I want to know if there is a process where the minutes get sent it rotates, like we do for this call. So it doesn't have to be answered. I'm just saying that it would be ideal to have many other faces sending the minutes.
So that would have probably fell on to me. I didn't realize I should probably send them. So yeah. So whoever runs the meeting, I guess, should probably send them.
Yeah.
And that would have been me yesterday. So
it's only one day.
So by the way, I'm just time check, about 6 more minutes on marketing.
I only need to talk about the first item. The rest are just updates. There is nothing else to do. John, can you click on the code of conduct? This is a reminder about media, social media, and the access. Yeah, bigger. Thank you, John. So, wow, that's awesome. 150. So this is a reminder. So we have, this is an informal. If any MicroProfile asks for access to, for instance, Twitter. Personally biased here, I don't care about any other media. I don't have the bandwidth and I don't really care, but I do like Twitter. So I am one of the contributors of the Twitter handle. David is Infra, Cesar General, and Ryan General in the design side. I started this thread back in 2017. That is almost 1 year after the project got launched. And I think it's very important that we continue to remember and welcome everyone to check this word that has public access for edit. If you don't have access, let me know and I will adjust it because I touched it today just to say infra admin access. And there are some things we need to consider. I call it a D4, and I do not know why I did that, but it's very biased in the level. It says, if you have access to Facebook, before it was Google, Facebook, Twitter, we don't care. It is not about pushing. your company or individual agenda. It is about protecting and shielding the entire project itself, right? So in that term, retweetings are done carefully, and you know, if we retweet a blog, might as well that admin, that contributor reads what the blog is about. We do not take places or positions, especially in so many blogs that deal with Jakarta and things. We avoid those ones because the handle doesn't speak for as with the position, because whatever we say goes after the scope in a blog, and it's owned by the community, right? So then there are some things here to notice. We don't focus on our own activities. We don't use the I. We don't reply via the MicroProfile handle. Everyone. John, can you go to the second page? We use Twitter deck, and that is the admin.
Amelia?
Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, so you were just starting to go through some of the rules, and then you skipped over. What does the AC stand for?
It's admin and contributor.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It goes. It's because I will move the admin access and contributor after this, because only today I adjusted the infra. I just said infra. When you have admin, you are able to add anyone new. So we will not open the admin to everyone, but contributors can push, can comment, can do a bunch of things. So the admin is very tight, closely, but contributors, we welcome anyone to go through this page, say, hey, I would like to help. I think I can be unbiased and I can be a really good, contributor. So I will go. Do you want me to go through the sections here? No, retweeting very carefully. Not in the alone activities. We need to be, we are vendor neutral. No alone activities. If there is a session and we push it and it gets pushed and it has nothing to do with MicroProfile, we have a problem. I have created something today, reporting only August errors, and it's in the next step that we will show, John will show in the minute calls, to show everyone that you are welcome to report via Git if you see anything that goes, they have nothing to do with the project itself, or they focus too much into one individual or vendor. We, as community, protect it. It's not who leads what. We use Twitter deck, and that is for the admins. When a request gets in, that you will see in the bottom, there are only two ways: admin and contributor access. And the admin is the one who gets to invite new contributors. So that is really challenging to provide access until we have all tackled what it means to contribute to the handle, which is super simple. It's about trust and owning errors and not creating excuses as to why the errors are taking form. If they continue to repeat, then we have a problem, right? John, can you go to the second page? Then here, how to achieve contributor access. And this has been stated and tackled since 2017, and it continues to be tackled because everyone has access. If you believe that it should be lighter, so be it. Add it via suggested mode. There are threads in the forum that are still open. You can tackle those ones. They are linked to this ticket. There are the questions that are super important, and it tells you exactly what to do. The last one was December 2018. So, answer, do you understand and accept MP Twitter? Twitter is used as an example. I will change it to media if you want to. Do you understand and accept what it means to be a part of the code of conduct, and what does it mean to, represent the project itself via media? Do you agree to be listed? Because you will be listed as a C in this document. Do you agree to be removed ASAP if there are so many errors and there is no growth onto the your usage of the contributor access to this? There are just three things. So if you answer yes to this and you send it to the two forums, then the entire community knows, you want to be the newest contributor, and you are so welcome. And then a Git issue will be created, but either, I think it's me, just me, or David, and provide that access. But it means we do take it seriously. Even Kevin in the past has provided private feedback saying, why is this tweet going? And then we fix it internally, but no longer private feedback is welcome. John, can you stop sharing these? I have
time.
Yeah, but the thing is that I want to show something. I did an example so everyone can know how to report when you see irregularities with the media usage. So it will be out of time, but you go into the minutes.
I'm trying to go back.
No,
I lost my minutes window.
It's totally great. It's totally great. And we're like in 26, and the call is going to be pretty much done after this, likely. So, yeah, you need to go to the minutes.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. So then examples. I created examples so that no longer, we have been fixing errors and pushes privately all this year, but those are not scalable. So now, because we're using Gits since January 2019, everyone is welcome to send Git issues and say, take a photo, say, hey, why is this happening? You don't need to dedicate it to anyone. Place number 1, John, under number 2, example number 1 or 2.
Like this one?
No. You need to go into, I am stealing.
Over here.
Yeah, example number 1 or 2, because it's Ryan.
Okay, if we can go ahead and finish this up with this example.
Yeah, exactly. So this is what I created just now so I can explain. In the past, all of this has been done in the private, and that is not scalable. So now everyone is welcome to use the tools we have at hand. And this one was done internally weeks ago, or not weeks ago, this month. And this is only for August. So this tweet went live, and even Ryan can explain to what happened. We have this one went live on August 13th, twice. But then it got retweeted 10 days later, and we don't know what happened because there is no tracing when using Twitter Deck. There is no tracing onto who did what and what happened. If anyone goes in there and adjusts it, only 3 people use it at the moment. Errors occur. So then these tweets got deleted, but before the deletion, I take a photo and I ask, what happened? And then Ryan said, I'm not sure. This is done. 10 days later, it shouldn't be here. Human error, right? So then it's closed. It's closed. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, could be human error, or I have no idea. I thought I did it right, so.
Yeah, you did it right. It went right twice, and then it went again. And then another example. Can you show number 4, John? Please, thank you. These ones are fixed, deleted on the spot.
The starting thing won't pull up the arrows. Sorry, I should have opened it up.
No. Number 4.
Okay, last one. We really need to finish this up.
Yes, last one. Work in progress. This one was reported. This is also for August on July. And this one includes Facebook. I don't care about Facebook, but I am just making sure that everyone is welcome to if you see anything irregularities, show it up. This one talks about something else that has nothing to do with MicroProfile. So in the issue, I just ask, what is the relation to MP? And I add Red Hat, because Red Hat is the pusher of this. And then that's it. Just wait for a response. It needs to be either the reply goes human error, delete, or needs to be proven that it is related to MicroProfile because it was a session explicitly talked about OpenShift and whatever else is here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that got there, but no.
Yeah, and there are 2 of those that are Red Hat. So questions about this, questions about the code of conduct. It's super fun, and everyone is welcome to own that thing, to make it better.
You have a warped sense of humor if you think coming up with a code of conduct is fun.
It's not. It was done in 2017 by submitted multiple times. It's just if you have access, you own it.
All right, so yeah, I'll take I'll take a look at it. I'm also kind of curious how some of this stuff got in there. So
yeah, I added you to it.
Yep.
Mhm. That's it. Oh, and then everyone can check the minutes if I'm out. There are so many things happening with microprofilers, interviews, CSEC's book. Edwin, I have a question for you directly in the thingy. So for my side, thank you, everyone.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and close today's call. Thanks, everyone, for joining. I think the next meeting is going to be during Code 1. So let's collaborate via, I'll start a thread in the Google Hangout, and let's just see if we can figure out how we want to handle this. Okay, I will see everyone in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Time, same
Okay,
bad
bye.
channel.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Good evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.